This should have been a simple shoplifting stop until the suspect jumps into a car and the driver floors it while an officer is still at the door. In the next few minutes, you'll see how one bad decision turns into multiple charges and why the passenger keeps insisting it was all me.
Please, stop! You better stop. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. 304. Show me out there.
304. Are you at Walmart still?
Yeah, the vehicle just run from me. Looks like they're going out towards the loop. It's a white, looks like a Chevy passenger car.
Did you get a plate?
First digit. They're going out towards 4th Street.
And it gives them a Chevrolet Impala.
It's going to be a Chevy Impala.
It's like a black female driver.
The subject evaded and resisted.
The female has a bonnet that's leopard print. You can get charged too.
I just didn't want to hang on too much because
Hell no.
I'm not going to get caught in that door.
Yeah, for a speaker?
Yeah.
An officer says stop, just stop. Because now we're going to file this and we can get a whole bunch of resisting.
Who saw everything?
Well, they were all doing it out there.
Doing it. He went. So I think Brady got the selection on the speaker. By the time I met up, he had the speaker next to the backpack, and then I watched him take it out of the packaging and put it in the backpack. And I think Marshall's seen it as well. We can do a statement, right?
Yeah.
We get it all right.
I gotta head to work.
But yeah, don't worry about it.
But I just gotta get everybody who saw's info.
Okay.
Was everything recovered, or
Yes.
Yeah.
where'd she drop the stuff at?
Oh, it was a female.
No, it was a.
I think it was a female.
That's a female. I thought it was a dude. Just
Huge. According to this, yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Look, oh wow, that's a female.
Yeah, that's a
They
female.
must be lesbians
It has to be.
or family. I don't know. That looks like a dude.
At first, from my point of view, yes, I could not tell. And I was not going to keep looking either.
So everything was recovered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where'd she ditch the stuff at?
So right at the entrance right there, the guard after she passed all points of sale.
323 on the route to facing on 7 Miami Drive.
She left her.
She ran. She
45
bolted right there. She dumped the cart after all points of sales. Ran.
You got that on
Everything in
big?
the bag, yeah.
Yeah, we need
When
that
I
whole
went
thing.
after her,
Yeah, we'll get that whole thing.
I almost got her. What was the female that was driving wearing?
I know she had like one of those bonnet things. Looked like it was leopard print.
So Jessica, y'all two saw the concealment,
I seen the concealment.
and y'all did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Us three saw something, so yeah.
Okay. And
Hello. Can we roll this back window down for me? All right.
745.
Okay.
Yes, I just came from Walmart.
Yes, ma'am, you sure did.
They just tried to attack me, so I took off running.
You had an officer.
Yes, ma'am, he just tried to attack me when I came
Yes, ma'am,
out
where's
the
he
car.
at?
I took off and he scratched me.
She's going to be at 1507 Miami. With
Okay.
I didn't go get a headlight.
Resisting an officer and evading the scene is not how you solve that problem, right?
Well, I was scared. Like, I had 6 people on me.
They're
I didn't
doing a shoplifting scene.
I went in there to go get a headlight. I have my Intoxilock, I have a speaker, and I have a pair of boxers that belong to my brother that is in that bag.
Okay.
That was already in the bag when I went to Walmart.
All right. Do you have your license with you or an ID of some sort?
No, ma'am. I was going around the corner to go talk to my mom, but I live right up the road.
Okay. What's your name?
Victoria, I'm on probation. That's why I ran. I got scared. Because before I went to jail and got on probation, I got in trouble for shoplifting.
Okay.
At that Walmart, and I was told not to go back, but that's the only Walmart that had my license. I mean, my
Your headlight.
car. Yes, ma'am. I didn't go anywhere in the store. All I did was go straight to the auto. I asked the man if he had the light bulb. He said they don't have my specific light bulb in. I walked out to electronics to see because my phone is broke.
Okay.
So I tried to see if they had a phone, like unlocked phone for Straight Talk.
Okay.
And the lady said they didn't. The only one they had was the 11, and I was looking for XR. After that, I went out the garden center. A whole bunch of people started coming at me, scratching me, pulling on me, and and I got scared, so I got in the car.
Okay.
And then the officer had his hand on his gun. I got scared. I got in the car. I'm on probation. I didn't leave.
Well, we made a series of not so wonderful decisions. Okay, so now we're gonna have to kind of work it out, okay, and figure out what's gonna happen, what's going on. Do y'all know who lives here? Just where you pulled over?
Here's where I pulled over. I was
Okay.
around this corner over here. I live straight up the road.
Okay, yeah. They were able to get the license plate on the vehicle, and that just left your house. Well, your driveway.
Yeah, he kept fooling on me. I just got scared. That's all it really was.
Okay.
I didn't obey the rest or anything. I was just scared.
Okay.
I'm on probation.
And you said you're on probation for shoplifting?
No, ma'am. I'm on probation for a DWI.
DWI? All right, well, hang tight. I'll be right back with it. What is your name, darling?
Yeah, she didn't have nothing to do with it. I got scared and I told her to drive.
What's your birthday, Miss Washington? All right, hang tight. I'll be right back. Redhead in the back seat. Okay, so we're going to 95 both per Sergeant West. So,
Transport.
okay, Sarge said you take, yeah, and then I'll do a supplement. So, if you want to go ahead. Still just watch outside. Okay, Victoria.
All right, I have a question.
Yes.
Since we're right up the road, can she drop my car off with my sister and take my car?
No, ma'am.
No.
Is she going to?
She's going to.
She didn't have anything to do
Yes,
with
ma'am,
it.
because when the officer.
I'm gonna do it.
I swear to God, y'all, it was all me.
Let's just take this.
It was all me, y'all. I swear. Can she call her mom?
Yeah, once we get in
I
the car.
panicked and I made her drive. She didn't even know what I was going to do.
Do you have anything on you? Some poke sticker prick?
No, she didn't know. She didn't know. She didn't know, y'all. I swear. Wake up, please,
I'm gonna take your ladder out and stick it in the door, okay?
I don't want to. Could I have somebody come pick my car up? I live right down the street.
We're gonna get in this one right here. This is.
It's my best friend's car, and I have her number in my phone.
So
I'm cooperating. I've lived out the street to get her car home, and she didn't know what I was going for. I just had her drive me. I just had her drive me. I swear. Okay, but what?
That's our big.
She didn't have nothing to do with
I
it,
just want you to watch your step, okay? I don't want you to trip. And
man.
we're gonna go. We'll go on the outside.
The consequence to
You
every
can go on the other
action.
side.
But she didn't have anything to do with it. She didn't even know what I was going for.
Is there anything in the car that you need?
No.
Okay. I just need to
My
be on that
phone.
side. Your phone? Okay, I'll grab it for
It's
you.
in my glove box.
Okay.
I swear to God, I'll tell you everything.
All right, now that you've seen the body cam footage, let's break down what actually happened, step by step, based on what officers say on scene, what witnesses report, and what the suspects claim. Because this case isn't just about shoplifting. What matters most is what they did after they got caught. Here's what appears to be consistent across the footage. Walmart staff say they watched the passenger, Victoria, allegedly conceal merchandise. Multiple witnesses describe the same basic sequence. The item is near a backpack, packaging is removed, and the item goes into the bag. Then, once staff move in and commands are given outside, she runs, jumps into the car, and the vehicle takes off. We also hear that the property was dumped near the entrance and recovered. That matters for one reason. Even if the store gets the items back, the attempt and the concealment are still the foundation of the case, especially when there are multiple witnesses. Now compare that with what Victoria claims. She says she came to Walmart for a headlight, maybe checked electronics for a phone, and then left. She says she panicked because multiple people came at her and she felt threatened. But then she reveals the most important detail. She's on probation. And when someone is on probation, panic makes sense emotionally, but legally, panic doesn't erase the choice to flee, especially when police are clearly giving commands. If this incident ended at the entrance, if she stopped, complied, and the store recovered the items, this likely stays in the shoplifting category. But it didn't end there. The turning point is the car. The officer describes being right at the door, trying to pull the passenger out, while the driver struggles to start the car for several seconds, then takes off. That detail is critical because it introduces a separate set of concerns. officer safety, and flight in a vehicle. And in most places, when a situation involves a vehicle fleeing from a stop, especially when an officer is close enough to be put at risk, the consequences jump dramatically. Now, the question everyone asks in the comments is always the same. Was the driver in on it, or did she get dragged into it? Victoria repeatedly tries to protect the driver. She keeps saying, "It was all me. She didn't know. I made her drive." But from an officer's perspective, the problem is simple. The driver still made a decision to leave the scene while police were attempting to detain someone. Even if the driver didn't shoplift, the act of fleeing can become its own charge. So the case becomes two layers. Layer 1, what happened inside the store. Layer 2, what happened outside, the attempted stop and the escape. And Layer 2 is usually what courts and prosecutors take most seriously, because it's the part that increases danger. You'll hear "I was scared" in bodycam footage all the time. Sometimes fear is real, sometimes it's an excuse. But either way, the legal system typically looks at actions, especially actions after clear commands. In this case, the footage includes direct orders to stop, and the officer's description suggests he was close enough to the vehicle that he could have been hurt when it took off. That's why this becomes bigger than a petty theft story. If you take nothing else from this video, take this. Most people don't destroy their lives with one big mistake. They do it with a chain of small decisions that get worse. It starts with alleged concealment, then comes the sprint to the exit, then refusing to stop, then jumping into the car, then the driver choosing to flee. And if the officer is truly at the door when the vehicle moves, now you've added risk to a human being. That chain is the difference between a citation-level problem and a case that can follow you for years. Lesson 1. If you're stopped, stop early. The sooner you comply, the more control you have over the outcome. Running rarely helps. It usually multiplies charges. Lesson 2. Once a vehicle is involved, everything becomes more serious. Police treat vehicle flight as dangerous by default because it can turn into a pursuit, a crash, or someone getting hurt. Lesson 3. Probation changes the stakes completely. Even if someone is trying to avoid trouble, the worst thing to do while on supervision is to create a new incident on camera, especially one that looks like fleeing. And here's the human part that makes this story uncomfortable. Victoria keeps trying to take the whole fall, over and over, like she's trying to sacrifice herself to protect the driver. Is that loyalty? Is it guilt? Is it panic? We can't know what's in her head, but we can see what it does. It creates confusion in the moment, while officers focus on the one thing that's clear: compliance and safety. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think the driver genuinely didn't know what was happening? Or do you think this was a coordinated getaway that failed? Drop your take in the comments. Driver knew or driver didn't know, and explain why, based only on what you saw and heard in the footage. If you're into real bodycam breakdowns like this, where we separate what's proven from what's claimed, hit like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. And don't go anywhere, because in the next video, we're covering another case where a suspect says the same exact thing. "I panicked. I was scared. I didn't mean to run." But the bodycam tells a very different story. You'll see how one sentence can become a pattern, and why the moment you try to get away is the moment everything locks into place. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, make better decisions than what you saw here, and I'll see you in the next one.